Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is BestInSlot, and we are back working on our brand new Safari Park thingamajiggy. In the last video, we started it off. We have two Brachiosaurs, and we also have a bunch, although they are hiding away slightly at the moment, a bunch of Centaurs. Now, it is complaining a little bit about its social group, but that's only because one of the four Centaurs is way over here for some reason, hiding in the trees. You big old weirdo. What are you doing, love? What are you doing? Anyways, as about 1 billion people commented, I did forget to change dinosaur lifespans when I can find it. There it is. I'm going to set that to unlimited. And, excuse me. I did have a lot of comments about the gyrosphere thing. Now, I know that gyrospheres can go through fences if you drive them yourself. The problem is the path doesn't go through the fence. So what you'd have to do, in theory, is have a gyrosphere station. I don't have a problem with the gyrosphere rolling along the path. That was never my problem. My problem was always having to build a physical gyrosphere station. Because the problem with building the gyrosphere station and having it there, even if you deactivate it, isn't just having this big building you have to take account of. It's the fact that it also has to be connected. I suppose if you're deactivating it, it doesn't have to be connected via path. But still, it's this big-ass building sitting in the forest. That was the problem. Somebody did suggest something. I just want to give this a go to see if it works. I've never tried this before. We're going to make a gyrosphere station. And we're going to build a little path. Pew, pew, pew. Big path. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Someone suggested you can do this. Now, again, I don't know if this is true, but we delete that. Delete... No, you can't, it doesn't work, man. It's all in one big bit. I don't want it to be in one big bit. I want it to be in a little bit. We'll come back to that in a minute. But we're going to start working on another exhibit. I think we're going to put something in here as well. I think some galleys would suit this quite nicely. But we're also going to start working on this, not exhibit, what did I call it? Enclosure. Enclosure number 2. So this is enclosure number 1. I think it looks really nice, just like that. I mean, look at those brachis. Beautiful, but it needs a few more dinosaurs running around, so I think some Gallimimuses is a good shout. So let's hop over to our hatchery and have a little look at our galleys. Where are you? G is the word we're looking for. Right now, which Gallimimus do I like? That is the question. It's quite a general one. I think at some point we could theme our dinosaurs a little bit. You know, have a jungle area where we have all jungle skin dinosaurs, or like a rainforesty one where you'd probably put them in like a swamp, or you'd have like the woodland for the swamp. I think we're going to have 5 galleys, and I think I'm going to want 3 of them to be one colour and 2 of them to be another. It's nice to have many different colours, but sometimes it looks better when there's a little bit of matching between your dinosaurs. I don't want to just do every colour for every dinosaur, because I think that's silly. I'm just going to upgrade the capacity. So we're going to do 3 coastal ones, because I just always assume that I like the coastal skin, frankly. And we're going to do 2... Taiga, Lumba, whatever you want to call it. 2 of those. 5 Gallimimuses. That should round out our first exhibit nicely. Now, let's hop back over here. Pachow! I just want to try something. Okay, that's not going to work. Right, okay. I'm just going to grab this. We're going to go a little bit further. Up here. I do want to use this path, but I don't want to have a gyrosphere station in every single bit, so that is the challenge. Right, so if I do that, and see, they've accounted for it. Somebody suggested what you could do was delete part here and then like delete a little part over here, and then what you'd be able to do is delete the gyrosphere station and leave the path behind. But as you can see, you can never select a part towards the station without selecting the whole thing. They've actually programmed it specifically so we can't have part of the station. There's no way of doing this basically without having gyrosphere stations everywhere, and I don't want to do that. So we are just going to have it like this. We're just going to stick with the Jeep. The Jeep's cool anyway. And if we want, we could always stick a little gyrosphere station here and just drive through on our own at some point down the line. That would definitely be possible. So let's start working on this next exhibit. I'm thinking Stegosaurus, Deinonychus, Kentrosaurus, or something else. These aren't going to be particularly themed. We'll definitely do some themed ones. We'll do some swampy ones, obviously, like we always do. We might do like a Hell Creek one. I do want to mix and match some big carnivores and little herbivores, ones that could hunt. You'd want a hunting one. But this, I think the idea of like a medium-sized herbivore and a small carnivore is a pretty interesting combination. I just want each exhibit to be interesting in its own little unique way. So that's what we're going to do for this one. We're not going to make it massive. We're going to have it come across this side of the river, I think. like so. And we're going to wrap all the way around, just like last time, because otherwise my dinosaurs will run very, very far away. At some point, I think in the future, we'll definitely do a park where we sort of have no fences and stuff. You know, it's completely open. It's like more of a Site B. We try to build like a ruined park, kind of like what we did with the Carnotauruses in the InGen park, but on a big park scale. But I think you do need to do that separately, because your dinosaurs will mix and match and run around and sort of get to know each other a little bit more personally than I would like, unfortunately. Right, there we go. Now, trees, save the day. I'm not allowed to see these dirty, dirty fences. There we go. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. If you can see a fence, something's gone wrong. I mean, not from this angle, obviously, but... Ow! And we'll have to put the gate in there somewhere. God only knows where, but it'll go in there somewhere. So a little bit smaller. This is that even smaller? It's a tiny bit smaller, a little tiny bit. How are we going to make this interesting? I like how that looks. That kind of looks like a waterfall-ish if you don't look at it too closely, because the water sort of goes right to the edge, and that's when it suddenly drops off. I wonder if we can maybe emphasize that a little bit. If I can lower. Like that. Have it more of a... I'd love to put some rocks here. I want to do a video showing this. Somebody on Reddit did like a little picture of what this game would look like if you could actually do decorations. You know, they took a example exhibit and sort of put in some photos and stuff. Did some photo editing to what it would look like with decorations like rocks and big fun trees and sort of little feeding areas and stuff like that. And it looks absolutely awesome. I'm not going to show you in this video because I can't remember their details, and they do want proper credit, completely understandably, but I will show you that sometime down the line. I'll do my own version, frankly, because I'm pretty handy on the old Photoshoparino. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm just making a thing. I kind of liked this idea, and then I started to kill it instantly. I want the river to kind of fade out a little bit as it gets over here. Oh no, it should just widen, shouldn't it, really? And then it kind of goes into like an estuary sort of thing. And if we cover this bit with trees, it's easy to hide the fact that, you know, it looks like that could be a drop-off, and like the trees are sort of built on this, kind of like in the first film, there's that muddy hill with the water running down it. It could be that sort of thing. You can't see the grass, you can't see any rocks or anything, there's no running to the water, there's no current to the water. But I'm working with what I've got, basically. Now, can you see? Yes, you can see some fences all the way around there. Can't have that, that's rubbish. Can't have that, can't have that. Really don't want you to be able to see any fence. There we go. And it's just a whole new world. Right, let's get our galleys shifted over. Give it a little bit of... I might put a feeder in here. I really wish herbivore... I was thinking, like, in... hide it in the... Oh my god, not there, though. Like, hide it in the tree line a little bit, just so the dinosaurs have more reason to come hang out in that kind of region. You can't really see it still, which is definitely the goal. I want like one tree there. That's nice, isn't it? Let's get our gullies shifted over, and then we're going to make... I like the idea of Stegosauruses. I feel like I've neglected Stegosaurus. Maybe Stegosaurus, Kentosaurus, Deinonychus is a good little combo. And then feel free to leave suggestions for what you want Enclosure 3 to be. I think we're going to finish off with like a Rex and like a hunting plains probably down here, and then there'll be a gate over here where you can drive back in. So you'll be able to do like a full tour without going back in yourself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enclosures, if I had to guess. I don't think this is going to be a particularly long series. When you're not building with paths and stuff that much, I think things tend to move a little bit quicker. Where is my shooting people, as they are known in the clubs, probably, somehow. I really need to turn back on dino symbols, so you can see the symbols, so I can know where the blimmin' dinosaurs are before I click them. What does coastal look like? It's fine, whatever. It's cool, it's chill. Right. Is that a good idea? So we could do like a swamp one, maybe down towards this end, and have the river sort of expand out around there. We could do a T-Rex hunting. Gallimimus would have been perfect, but you can hunt anything really. Maybe like a Triceratops one, that's quite a classic combo. We could do like a little Hell Creek thing. Have a T-Rex, have some Pachycephalosaurids, have a Triceratops. We'll do that, that's a good idea. We'll kind of rebuild Saurian, basically. So that's going to be one of them. I do want to do a swamp with Spinosaurus and Baryonyx. I know we always do that, but that's because it's always awesome. And that would be quite fun to drive a car through, I think. And then I don't know. I'd like to do more sauropods. I always go for the Brachiosaurus. I think I neglect some of the others, but we can stick those in. Maybe with the... in the swamp? Maybe we could have like a Mamenchisaurus or something living alone in the swamp, and it's like, you know, all its family moved on at some point and it kind of missed the boat, proverbially. And it still hangs around there because it can't really escape. It doesn't get hurt by any of the large carnivores. But that might be a really cool exhibit, right? Mixing and matching large carnivores and sauropods, because they won't kill each other as long as it's not a... I really need to turn... I really need to turn it on. I can't see my bloody dinosaurs. I like that idea. Maybe we'll do that in the next one. Maybe it won't be a swamp. Maybe we could do like a Giga / sauropod exhibit. Something like that. That might be cool. And then even some small herbivores in there that would be hunted by the Giga. But they won't hunt that much, so we could just kind of replenish them all the time. Something like that. We'll have a think about it. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Not in graphics. Green setup? No. Not in graphics. Not in this gameplay. Gameplay's where it is. Yeah. I just need this for now, because I can't see a bloody thing. Let's get our galleys shifted over.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
It'd be nice if you could do this kind of like an RTS, you know, where you drag like a big old box around your dinosaurs and pick them all up together. That'd be pretty cool. It wouldn't really make any sense whatsoever, but I don't care. Give me what I want, please. Whilst we're waiting for the others to get shot in the facial regions, let's get making our new ones. So, Kentrosaurus. I've neglected Kentro. Oh, don't know. Do I want Ankylosaurids? What about Wanga? No, Kentro has been neglected. I said I was not going to neglect Kento. So I will not neglect Kentro. Okay, what colours then? They're not the most exciting colours as far as I remember on the Kentrosaurus, so I don't think it matters. Let's get a wetland one. And let's get a step one. I don't know how many the Kentro needs. Now, in theory, this is something I should be able to check, right? If we go into this, and we go into dinosaurs, I really wish there was an easy way to do this. Kentro, K. Gotta make sure we hit more than 3 there. Kentrosaurus. Oh, this doesn't actually give you that information. Help. H. Okay. I thought they changed this so that this gave you relevant information. I love the sound effects, that's very cool, look. Is it because I haven't made one in this playthrough, I guess? Let's check Brachiosaurus. Give me information. I'm sure didn't they change this to give you information? Am I going crazy? Apparently I've gone crazy. Are we sure this was a thing? Where once you'd made a dinosaur once, you would then get information about that dinosaur in the in-gen database. Clearly I'm wrong, but I'm surprised. Maybe so, like 2 Kentros. Maybe we could put a sauropod in here. I like the idea of not having a sauropod exhibit, but just dotting them around, you know, because they give like a really nice sense of scale to exhibits and stuff like that. Maybe we could go for a small one. Maybe like a lone Diplodocus or something like that might be good for this one. Let's do that. Or someone else. I do neglect Camarasaurus. Kamara, you have won today. You're going in, buddy. I'm looking for a little bit of a woodland theme. Not all woodland, but maybe a pair of Camarasauruses. Okay, we're doing 3 Kentros, 2 Camarasauruses, 4 Deinonychus. So that's the exhibit right there. Planned it out. Kentro, where have you gone, buddy? There you are. Deinonychus is going to have many colours. Kentro's going to have 2. Kamara's going to have 1. So we want to mix and match it in size, we want to mix and match in colours and style of dinosaur. We want to mix and match all over the blimmin' place. Get it, make it interesting to look at. They won't hunt the Kentrosaurus, right? I'm not going crazy. I don't think they'll hunt the Kentrosaurus. Kentrosaurus in this game is an armoured dinosaur. That's its designation, along with the Ankylosaurids and also the Ceratopsids. I don't think they hunt armoured dinosaurs. Well, even if they hunt, whatever, who cares? So, we need a gate. Now, we've got a gate there. Where are we going to do the gate here? Probably... Is that alright? Yeah, that'll do. Am I on the fence there? It's hard to tell.
Asset has been delivered.
I need to kill some trees. Best part of my day. There we go. So hopefully, when you're sitting here, you just kind of don't see any fence there, you don't see any fence there. You're going to see a little bit over there. Little bit there, which I'm not okay with. You cheeky little. There we go. I actually like how the river's kind of. Ooh, you know what we're gonna do? Right, I'm gonna build a little forest here, and we're gonna have the water very thinly. I will knock this out a little bit in a minute. Kind of wrap around there, like a little island oasis, and it should be a skinny little river. Please give me better sized brushes. Thank you, game. Just like give me a little brush and a bigger brush. Give me a scale, you know. Let me just drag it bigger and smaller as need be. That'd be very cool. I'd be all over that. At the moment, it just feels needlessly limiting. Not that I'm complaining. People, not that I'm complaining. Something like that. I think that should stay thicker. It makes more sense, right? That's more logical. And then that kind of spreads out. I think there's maybe a little bit too much water in this bit. Something more like that. That's a nice looking little exhibit there, isn't it? Very pretty, very pretty. We're going to need some feeders. We're going to have to hide those in, man. We're going to need big feeders, little feeders, carnivore feeders. We're going to need like 20 billion types of feeder. I'm going to wait till they're all done because we're still shipping over our galleys. This needs to be a little bit more general life. It's quite a big exhibit, whereas this one's quite small.
Asset delivered.
That's nice though. Now, in reality, if you've got this big old hill here, how likely are you to have... I mean, you could have a flat place here, right? But maybe we should do something with the landscaping tool just to make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe we have a ditch. I don't really like ditches. I'm more of a raising guy than a ditching guy. I'm trying to make a joke out of that in my head, but I'm just not finding it, unfortunately. The idea of it, again, just sort of being a little bit higher around the edge of the water, that makes a lot of sense to me. Whether it makes a lot of sense in reality is a whole other kettle of fish, but... And it should be sort of these edge bits should be like really high edge over here, right where the fence is. For no apparent reason, just because that's just how the world is formed. Meow. Sorry. It's like a ridge around the side, and have that. If we flatten, continue on into... I want it to get bigger, not smaller. That's what she said. Moving on. I want this to go just a little bit into that exhibit as well, just so it looks a little bit more natural. So that ridge there carries on all the way through into this exhibit over here. That already looks a lot better to me. Just need to do little bits here and there just to... I say I don't like that. See, it never looks as good, does it? Stupid ditches. Maybe a little bit, this little island popping up, so naturally it would gather around sort of a little bumpy bit, you know. It makes sense that the middle is like that, whereas the outsides are a little bit more down to the earth. And it's very subtle, you can barely even know, well, it's not that subtle actually, now that I look at it, but a bit like that. That's cool. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with this one. I don't think it needs much more. I need some trees. Always need trees. Right, like maybe like a line of them. That I just want to do like a really skinny forest, and I'm not allowed, basically. Ooh, I like this idea though. That you come through this gate here, you drive forward, and then to get through to the rest, maybe there's like a little break in the forest on the left-hand side. So you drive through that, and then bam, you open up into like the rest of the world, or the rest of the enclosure at least. And then even if you want to go back through the break again, and then there's a river area where the dinosaurs may come to drink and stuff. Yeah, okay. Right, release the dinosaurs, as they say in the clubs. Let's get the Kentros out. Hopefully 3 is enough. I'm not sure it is, because Stegosaurus is an absolute pain in the ass, so I have to assume Kentrosaurus is an absolute pain in the ass as well, but it looks like it's a 3 or a 4. It's a 3, absolutely. See, it's like I planned this, and I absolutely didn't. Oh. You are one of my... I don't recognise this skin at all. This is definitely one of my most neglected dinosaurs. No more, friendo. No more. Let them all pop out before we shoot them in the face. I'm just so nice like that, you know? Now we need to find a good way to hide feeders in here. So I'm thinking in the tree line there. Maybe there. And do I want goats running around, or do I want carnivore feeders? I don't know. I'm tempted by goats. Because then what we can do if we do a goat one is like really hide the feeder, right? Because they're not going to go and feed from it. So we can hide the feeder right there in the tree line. So you never see the carnivore feeder. You just see the goats. Same over here. We're just going to hide it a little bit like that. And same over here. Doesn't need to be hidden completely. Just enough, you know? Quite a foresty exhibit, this one. I will at some point manage to have an exhibit that looks more like an open plain. Especially I think when it comes to the T-Rex hunting one. That's definitely going to be more open. But I like to cover things with things. Again, no jokes. Shut up. I can't help it, gosh darn it.
Task received.
It's a bit of a Kentro. What's going on? Get out of the way, you blimmin' nerd! Look at you just standing there, cock blocking your mate. You could stand it together a little bit more. It's not that awkward. Move! What are you doing? There we go. It didn't even move and now it's coming. Oh, people are weird. Right. Let's get our Deinonychuses on the... Do I want Deinonychus? I need to have a little think about that. I don't know. Oh, right. I don't want raptors because raptors are rubbish. Sorry, they just are. We'll put raptors in at some point, probably, maybe-ish. We can do like a little exhibit that's like Metriacanthosaurus and a raptors. No, they don't all have to be massive. I think we want one big one, and that'll be the T-Rex one, the hunting one. But, I mean, this size I think is pretty good. I think this feels like a nice... It's big enough that you can't, because you can't really see the edge of it, you can't really tell. It's like, I mean, it's enclosed by trees, but it could not be. It could go from much further down the other way, whereas this one I think is a little bit too small for that. It feels more like an exhibit rather than an open safari kind of thing, so we might have to go a little bit bigger in the future, but I do like this bit here. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. Japow! Get our Camaras out. So I need 2. Nice. I don't know if I'm just remembering these off the top of my head out of sheer luck, but I have been lucky so far and got most of these right. A weird bobble-headed so-and-so. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Shoot it in the face. Right then, all is going well. Let's get the Kentro shifted across.
Asset to be collected.
So far away. Ugh. If we just stand here and then kind of
Heading to collect the asset.
turn on an axis. Pivot! Pivot!
En route to collect the asset.
What did you mean by pivot? Anyways, you're getting shot. You should have a friend. There's your friend. I'm going to shoot your friend as well. Everyone's just getting shot in the face. It's a good day for everyone involved, quite frankly. Some people don't like getting shot in the face, but, you know, just try it once. You never know, folks. You never know. You really should be open to new experiences. That's all I'm saying. Who's this sleepyhead? Oh, it doesn't look great, does it? Just really tired and also really hungry at the same time. You know, you're just lying in bed, just shoveling food into your face. Oh, down she goes. Oof. Well, that looks more comfortable at least. Pop out. Let's get you across. Alright, that is all our herbivores. We just have to decide on a carnivore. It has to be a Deinonychus, a Velociraptor, or a Dilophosaurus. And I am tempted because Deinonychus is my favourite. Not just of the 3, but it's one of my favourite dinosaurs in the entire thing, so... Plus, we did get a new skin for it fairly recently. I can't resist. Okay. But, again with the colour, so we're going to get a jungle one, because that's the new one, and it's cool. And it'll be a nice little, like, flash of colour, you know? We had 2 jungle ones. We're going to mix and match it a little bit. So 2 jungle ones, we need some rainforest ones, because they're nice and colourful. In the right kind of way. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll get 2 jungle, 2 rainforest. What's the social need for Deinonychus? 4? 5? 6? I think it's 4. I want to say 4, it could be, it's 4 or 6, I'm not actually sure which of the 2 it is. But we'll find out. Chuga, 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 chuga. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely majestic. I do like the wooden skin. This is like this burst of flame at the bottom of the stomach. It's like brown patch. burst of flame, brown patch. They're very different things. Whilst all that's going on, whilst the great dinosaur army moves very slowly across the map, we can hop in our jeep and go check out our first exhibit again because we have now added more dinosaurs. Let's go. Okay, I've got to remember, Ranger Team 1 is not the right one. Oh no! Which one was this? Green Forest. 95 blimmin% chance. I don't know. Is it 2 that's the right one? No. I want to ram it! Let me ram it! Taking your license plate, but you don't even have a license plate. How is this legal? I'm watching you, pal. Yeah, go on, get around me. Get around me. Good job. What you gonna do, buddy boy? What you gonna do? Ooh, where are you gonna go? It's a beautiful looking Jeep, isn't it? I was so excited when I found out this was in the game. I really was. Look at that. Majestic. Go away.
I think it is something more.
Yeah, probably needs dinosaurs in it, love. Oh my, are you kidding me with this? This is really unlucky. Oh, I didn't check. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a freaking idiot. I didn't realize that I hadn't set it to. So I'm breeding, I don't know, slightly more attack-heavy Deinonychus, I guess. Oh, quite a lot. Jesus. Oopsie daisy. Well, hopefully the others make it. It's not a big deal.
Asset has been transported.
Asset has been transported. Right, Ranger Team 3, you are the one I'm counting on. Yeah, there we go. You're still struggling. Let's go.
Asset delivered. Asset transported.
Oh look, there's little details all over this game. Little things you never see. I think there's a warning sign right there. Look at that cheeky little thing. And they didn't need to put that. That's just a little thing. I like little things. Look at that. Beautiful. You're a little weird and bendy. That's okay. What else we got around here? Silly humans. All of my people are security people. Because I suppose I only have security buildings. So have a little wonder. I never really got to see the Centaurs last time because they were all hiding in the tree line. It's just nice having the gullies, having them. Really got to sort out my laptop holder. It's just nice having them wandering around in the distance, you know. Oh, hello. Hey, that colour skin. I love the Brachiosaurus so much. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, Centaur. Hey, no Centaur. Let's go find a cooler Centaur. Oh, over there. Vivid? I think that's a vivid. Oh, and there's the Brachie. Like I said last time, these dinosaurs badly need new behaviours, but when they're wandering around, they do look great. You can actually see the feeder there, but it's very not that noticeable. Where are the other Centaurs? There's 2 over there now. I'm missing 1. And all the guys. Nobody hangs around here. Nobody likes my little oasis. It's very upsetting. Maybe I have to put a feeder over there. Alright. All the dinosaurs should be ready in our next exhibit. So let's nip over here and have a little peek. Also, have we got anything over here? What's that? Little Centaur? Little Centaur? Cheeky. Don't know why, but it is. Oh, hello. Run, my friend, run. From... Ah! Centaur! I always knew the Centaurs would be the death of me. Even as a child, I thought, Centaurosaurus will kill me one day. You never know, folks. You never know. Okay, let's go. all the Deinonychuses have survived. We're going to bring them in the next episode, I think. I need a way to extend this series. It's going to be too short. I like that. I mean, the gate is annoying. I would have preferred no gates, but until there's a good way to do it. I don't know why there's not a gyrosphere gate. I don't know why that isn't part of the game. That seems like a really logical thing to include to me. I know you can drive the gyrosphere through, but I want a gate where the path can go through the gate. Because that's how the real world works. You have a gate, but it goes over the path, and you drive your car through the gate. You don't drive off the path and then drive through the gate and then drive back onto the path. That's not how any gate in human history is ever built. So why is that not part of the game? Hopefully it's something that gets added down the line. I want to go see the... I really like this, actually. This looks great. It's a sort of winding river, and then you break through the tree line here, and it opens up quite a lot. And hopefully, see the Camaras come through as well. Both hanging out over there at the moment. Where are my other dinosaurs? I swear I have other dinosaurs in this exhibit. Also, how do I do this? How do I swivel so much? Am I an owl? I think I'm an owl. Okay, I think we have to try go around the other side. Go past. Oh no, maybe from here. Oh, that's the feeder. That's why. Hope derp. The feeder blends in pretty well though. I want to find the Kentros. My oft neglected Kentrosauruses. Where are they? That's the edge. We're not allowed down there. It's dangerous. Oh, that's a river. Oh, there they are. There they are. Of course, by the feeder, which would make a lot of sense. Where's the other one? I only see two. Oh no, I see all three actually. Hi, buddy. How are we all doing? You having a good day? I'm just gonna park up here. So, we're going to do a Hell Creek exhibit. We're going to do a swamp. What else are we going to do? Feel free to leave more suggestions. I don't want to do all of them themed on like savannah and all of them themed on jungle and all of them themed on rainforest because I want to do a whole park that's kind of built around that idea. Likewise, I don't want to theme them all on era or era and all on area and stuff like that because again, I think that's another idea for a full park. I just want nice collections of dinosaurs that all go together, you know? I mean, or not even necessarily go together, but that would just look cool in an exhibit together, and that we can build nice looking safaris out of. That's really all I'm looking for. Going in! That just looks awesome to me. And from now. Very cool, right? Very cool. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you're a spooky one, aren't you? Bloody Nora. Where's our Kentros? Oh, hello. Okay, I'm just going to vibrate slightly. Fun for the whole family. I mean, I love you, Kentro, but you are not the most exciting dinosaur from now. I'm going to take a snap, just in case. I'm going to stick on my depth of field, which I don't think you guys at home can see, but... Take another little snap, just in case. Let's have a little wander around. Oh, hello. This is the slight problem with the herbivores, because roaring dinosaurs is generally speaking, you know, that's what you want for a thumbnail. Oh, that's a pretty great looking Kentro right there. You big spiky so-and-so. Oof. Oof, look at that. You'd take that home, wouldn't you? Let's get nice and close to it. Feel the view. Jump, gom, gom. Okay, that's enough of that. Go find our Camaras one more time. Cheeky, hiding away. Where's the other one gone? That's over here. Hey, that looks great. Or that's got like a, I don't think you can see it, but it's got like a blurry Camarasaurus. I really want to drive through its legs. I hope one day they add like a motorbike option, you know, like in the Lost World, and we'll be able to drive through our dinosaurs' legs. That is really the only thing I want from this game. I don't think the game needs anything else other than motorbikes and the ability to drive through dinosaurs' legs. Who doesn't want to get between a dinosaur's legs? Exactly. So, we are going to end it there, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode, we're going to ship over all our Deinonychuses, and then we'll start work on the next exhibit, Enclosure. So I'm thinking one big one here, and then maybe what we could do is have 1, 2 here, right, that take you down along this part of the river, and then you cross over the river for the final one, which would be this big old one here, and this will probably be our Hell Creek to finish. So we need 3 more. Now I want to do a swamp. I think that would probably suit down here, so this will be a swamp area over here. And then we need something for this bit here for the next episode. So leave suggestions down below. What dinosaur combos do you want to see? I'll see you lovely folks then. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.